Hello guys, today we are going to learn what is reported speech. So reported speech is how you report someone else's conversation. What the other person said, when you restate that in your own words, that is reported speech. Let us dig in for more understanding. So a reported speech is when we are repeating another person's statements in our own words. Now, the other person's statement in his own words or quotes is called direct speech. And when you are reporting that in your own words, it is called reported speech or indirect speech. Now we'll take a look at some examples. For example, you meet your friend and he tells you, you know what, I could swim when I was 4. And later in the day, you may be having a conversation with your mom and you are kind of discussing with her what your friend said. And you tell her, you know, Mom, I met my friend and he told me that he could swim when he was 4. You see the difference? In reported speech, you say, he told me that he could swim when he was 4. Let us look at the next example. Suppose your friend also expresses concern about her mother and she says, you know, I should call my mother. And you are discussing that with your parents again, and you said, you know, I met my friend, she seemed concerned about her mother. She told me that she should call her mother. So, the difference is visible, guys. Now, let me tell you, a reported speech has two parts. A reporting clause and a reported clause. She told me that is the reporting clause. She should call her mother is the reported clause. Yeah? Let us take a look at this picture here. Will give us some more clarity on reported speech. So in the first picture, there's this girl and a boy, and it's probably on a Friday night, and the boy tells the girl, hey, I'll call you tomorrow. So that's his direct speech. The next picture, which is on the following Tuesday, the girl calls her friend, and probably by then she has not received a call from the boy. And she says, he said that he would call me the next day. So this is her reported speech. She is repeating what the boy told her to her friend. Okay, so now that we understand what is a reported speech and what is a direct speech, we will look at how to convert from direct to reported speech and what are the rules that needs to be followed. So there are certain basic rules while we change from direct to reported speech. Thumb rule number 1, tense change. In reported speech, the tense goes one tense backwards. So in whatever tense the direct speech is in reported speech, it'll be one tense backwards. For example, if it is already present tense, it will become past tense. They like it, direct speech. He said that they liked it, reported speech. So like, present tense becomes liked, past tense in the reported speech. If the direct speech is in past tense, then it will become past perfect in reported. For example, they liked it, direct speech becomes he said that they had liked it, reported. So liked, past tense becomes had liked, past perfect. Yeah? Now the next point that we need to remember is if the statement is a fact and is still true. Now these would be generally generic facts or scientific facts. There is no need to change the tense of the sentence. For example, sun rises in the east. A generic fact, right? The sun always rises in the east. So when you are making a reported speech out of that, you would say, he said that the sun rises in the east. Note here, we are not changing the tense in case of a generic fact or statement. Okay? So now we look at thumb rule number 2, reporting verb. Okay, are you wondering what a reporting verb is? A reporting verb is tell, say, ask, think, promise, predict, feel, suggest. These are all reporting verbs. Now, when we change a sentence in direct speech to reported speech, we introduce a reporting verb. Now, if we use the reporting verb tell, it becomes necessary to mention the name of the listener. So we can either use the name of the listener or we use a pronoun in place of the name. For example, if the direct speech is I love it, the reported speech would be he told Rama that he loved it. So we are introducing told, a reporting verb, and a listener's name, that is Rama. If we do not use Rama, we use the pronoun in that place, him. On the other hand, when we use say as a reporting verb, we can simply use that and can directly put the statement. Like for example, it may rain. In reported speech, he said that it may rain. So when we use said, take a look, we do not need to introduce the name of the listener. We can simply add that after said to complete the statement. He said that it might rain. Okay? Okay, thumb rule number 3, pronoun in reported speech. Now, when we change a sentence from direct to reported speech, we also have to change the pronouns accordingly, according to the subject and the object of the reporting verb. Now, we all know what pronouns are: I, he, she, him, her, etc. These are pronouns, right? So if the direct speech of a teacher is, the teacher said, you can't do this, in quotes. The teacher told the students that they couldn't do that. So you, where the teacher was referring to the students, becomes they in the reported speech, and it still refers to the students here. Second example, I can't wait. He said that he couldn't wait. So I becomes he. Okay? In the next sentence, Ram hates me. She said that Ram hated her. So me becomes her in reported speech. I love her. She told me that she loved her. So I becomes she in reported speech. She loved her. Okay? Now we'll come to thumb rule number 4. Helping verb in a reported speech. What is a helping verb? Will, can are helping verbs. May, these are all helping verbs. Now, if the direct speech is in future tense, then it will have a helping verb, will. But in reported speech, will would change to would. For example, my wife will be late to reach. Direct speech. In reported speech, it would be, he said that his wife would be late to reach. So will changing to would in reported speech. Now, the modal verbs can, may change to their past forms of could, might. Now, modal verbs and helping verbs are same. Okay? I can't come tonight. This is the direct speech. He said that he couldn't come that night. Reported speech. So can't becomes couldn't. If the modal verbs are should, would, could, might, must, then there is no need to change the forms. Okay? For example, he must lose weight. Direct speech. The doctor said that he must lose weight. Reported speech. Take a note, must remains as it is in both direct and reported speech. Alright? Whoa, so we've done quite a bit. Now we come to thumb rule number 5. Reported speech for questions. Now, when we are dealing with direct speech in question form, while changing it to reported speech, we change it to an affirmative sentence. For example, if the direct is, what do you do? The reported would be, he asked me what I did. So what am I doing? I'm introducing asked as a reporting verb, and I am making a reported speech in affirmative sentence. The next question, where does he work? Direct. He inquired where he worked. So he inquired is the reporting verb that I'm using, and I am changing the question to an affirmative sentence. Yeah? Now we also have to remember, while we are changing from question to affirmative, we may have to use a if or whether. The meaning or the usage is pretty much similar. Let's take a look how you use it. Did India win? Is my question indirect. So in reported speech, it would be, he asked me if India had won. So I'm introducing if. Are you sure? Direct speech. Reported speech would be, he asked me whether I was sure. So what did I bring in? Whether. So this is how you deal with questions when you change them from direct speech to reported speech. Yeah? Oh, last but not the least, thumb rule number 6. Very important. Change of time and place in reported speech. Now, time and place inevitably changes in reported speech when you convert from direct speech. Yesterday would become previous day, tomorrow would become next day. Let us look at the examples. I got so late yesterday, direct speech. She said that she got very late the previous day, in reported speech. Yesterday becomes previous day. I will call you tomorrow, direct speech. She said that she would call me the next day. So tomorrow referred to as next day. If it is a discussion between you and your friend today, and you tell your friend, I'll complete the assignment today, and somehow maybe you could not complete it, and your friend tells the boss, maybe 2 days later, he told that he would complete the assignment that day. So the today in your conversation between you and your friend becomes that day when your friend is reporting that to the boss. This becomes that. Now, this is a change of place because this is used when you're referring to something that is near you, and that is used when you're referring to something that is far from you. So in reported speech, this becomes that. Can you get me this book? Direct. She said whether he could get her that book. So first we are introducing whether in the sentence of reported speech, and we are changing from this, we are making it to that book. Here becomes there. Your grandfather's house is here in Mumbai. Suppose a mother is telling her son that your grandfather's house is here in Mumbai. And suppose a third person present during the conversation is narrating the story and is saying, I heard the mother told the son that his grandfather's house is there in Mumbai. So here changes to there. Okay? So guys, I hope this video helped you, and now you have an idea of how you can make sentences in reported speech and report or narrate a story. We have not been able to put any practice exercises here, but I would like to let you know that we have a part 2 of reported speech where you have ample exercises to practice. If you guys liked the video, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any comments or feedback, type in the comment section below. If you want to get more such insights, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and join the Unnati English Workshop. Visit us at unti.in/eng. Thank you for watching.